Trump doubles down on Iran naval blockade as nuclear talks stall. Good day, you're listening to our global news update. U.S. President Donald Trump has reaffirmed his stance on maintaining a naval blockade against Iran, signaling continued pressure amid stalled nuclear negotiations. In a recent interview, Trump rejected Iran's proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz before addressing nuclear concerns, insisting that sanctions must remain until firm guarantees are secured. He described the blockade as more effective than military strikes, highlighting its economic impact, particularly on Iran's oil exports. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, U.S. Central Command has reportedly developed contingency plans for potential strikes, though no military action has been authorized at this time. Iran has responded with warnings of possible retaliation, raising concerns about further escalation in the region. With both sides holding firm, the situation remains tense, and the future of nuclear negotiations uncertain. This situation reflects a delicate balance between pressure and diplomacy. While economic measures can push negotiations forward, they also risk provoking stronger resistance. The coming weeks will be critical in determining whether this strategy leads to agreement or deeper conflict. Elon Musk testifies against OpenAI, sparks debate over AI ethics and profit. In technology news, tech entrepreneur Elon Musk has taken the witness stand in a high-profile case involving OpenAI, accusing the organization of abandoning its non-profit mission. Musk, a co-founder of OpenAI, claims the company shifted toward profit-driven goals, straying from its original purpose of benefiting humanity. However, OpenAI's legal team disputes this, arguing that transitioning to a for-profit structure was necessary to compete in the rapidly evolving AI industry, particularly against rivals like DeepMind. The case also highlights major investments from Microsoft, raising broader questions about governance and control in the AI sector. The outcome of this trial could significantly influence the future direction of artificial intelligence development worldwide. This case goes beyond corporate conflict. It raises fundamental questions about how powerful technologies should be managed. As AI continues to shape society, the balance between innovation, ethics, and profit will remain a central issue. Mudryk appeals four-year doping ban in career-defining case. In sports, Mykhailo Mudryk, winger for Chelsea FC, has officially appealed a four-year doping ban to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The suspension stems from an anti-doping violation, though Mudryk maintains he did not knowingly take any banned substances. The appeal process is now underway, with both sides submitting evidence, though no hearing date has been confirmed. The final decision could determine whether the ban is upheld, reduced, or overturned, making this a pivotal moment in the player's career. Anti-doping regulations are strict for a reason, but cases like this show how complex they can be. Intent, evidence, and fairness all play a role in determining outcomes that can shape an athlete's future. And in technology updates, Google Translate has introduced a new pronunciation practice feature as it marks its 20th anniversary. The tool allows users to speak translated phrases and receive real-time feedback on accuracy and clarity. Currently rolling out in select regions and languages, the feature signals a shift toward more interactive learning experiences, bringing it closer to platforms like Duolingo. This update reflects growing demand for tools that not only translate, but also teach effective communication. Technology is increasingly blending convenience with education. Features like this may seem small, but they can significantly improve everyday communication across cultures. CDC investigates multi-state salmonella outbreak linked to backyard poultry. In health news, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is investigating a salmonella outbreak linked to backyard poultry. At least 34 cases have been reported across multiple states, with several hospitalizations confirmed. Officials warn that even healthy birds can carry harmful bacteria, urging strict hygiene practices such as hand washing and safe egg handling. The CDC also cautions that the true number of cases may be significantly higher than reported. As backyard farming becomes more popular, awareness of health risks becomes essential. Prevention often comes down to simple habits, but those habits can make a major difference. Airstrikes escalate battle in Myanmar's Karen state. In Southeast Asia, heavy fighting continues in Karen state, where military airstrikes have intensified clashes near a strategic hill. Opposition forces claim territorial gains, while civilians face growing risks as violence spreads. The conflict has also affected neighboring Thailand, where cross-border shelling has prompted evacuations. The situation remains volatile, with no clear resolution in sight. Conflicts like this often extend beyond borders, affecting civilians and regional stability. Without dialogue, the humanitarian impact is likely to worsen. Chin forces claim capture of Phalam amid ongoing conflict. Also in Myanmar, resistance forces report they have taken control of Phalam after months of fighting. While the development marks a significant shift, leaders caution that the broader conflict is far from over. Airstrikes and military operations continue in surrounding areas, keeping tensions high. Civilians are urged to remain cautious as the situation evolves. Territorial gains can change momentum, but long-term stability requires more than battlefield success. The coming months will be crucial for the region's future. You've been listening to today's Global News Briefing, bringing you the stories that matter with clarity and context. If you value staying informed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more updates, breaking news, and in-depth analysis from around the world. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.